Leftover porn thoughts. How to get rid of them. I'm Dr. Trish Leigh. Let me tell you how. Okay, I get this question all the time, so I'm making a video so that hopefully this will help you out. Stay tuned until the end because I will give you a strategy after I explain the concept to you. So the concept is memory. Memory is an interesting concept in that it's not one of the length of time that has occurred since you saw something or experienced something or knew something. It's not time. What it is amount. It is the amount of things that you have put into your brain since you experienced that incident that you are either trying to remember or, in this case, trying to forget. So let me explain it. And I talked about this in one of my live Q&As, so you can find that video if you're so inspired. Because it just came up and I remembered I took an entire graduate course on memory back in the day. And I remember this course being something that was, I was in the basement, which was not customary at the university that I went to. I just distinctly remember being in this class, and I remember the main takeaway was what I just shared. If you're trying to remember something, you have to keep feeding it so that you have it in short-term memory. First, it's working memory, then it goes into short-term memory. And the more you work with it, or you practice it, or you experience it, or you fire up the neural pathways in your brain, the more it will stay in your brain. But if you put other things into your mind and into your memory, that older memory will start to fade away if you're not firing up the neural pathways. So the analogy that I used in the live Q&A the other day is one of a cup. And so if you have a cup and it's filled all the way up to the top with porn thoughts and porn memories and porn flashbacks, now your cup is totally full with porn. And it's that way because you have been using those neural pathways over and over and over again for years or decades in most cases. So now you have this full cup. Now the way to get all the porn memories out of this cup is to start pouring new things into the cup. So in essence, the porn thoughts spill over and they dissipate and they're out of the cup. And now the cup becomes full with new healthy thoughts. So how do you do that? You do that by firing up your brain on purpose. The thing that I always share with you, and I know it sounds cliche when I say it over and over and over again, but it totally works. If you get on purpose in your work, in your relationships, and in your hobbies, you will start filling that cup all the way up with new healthy thoughts of work that inspires you. This work that I do here, it inspires me. I'm constantly having thoughts that I would want to share with you so that you can heal your brain and make your brain healthier. And then when I get a thought like that, it's exciting and I write it down and I can't wait to make a video for you. That's inspiring work that I love. I want work like that for you. And then in my relationships, I can't wait. Thankfully, my kids have gone back to school and it's only been one day, but I look forward to them coming home. Last night, my son Declan and he had to do a speech for his speech and debate class. I know things like this are not funny in the retail, but the beauty of it is literally, he and I were rolling with laughter. He was practicing this speech that I helped him create. It had to be a 60-second speech. And we did it, and we were practicing it over and over. And then we were trying to memorize it. It's so funny. He said that I was lagging like a 2005 Dell computer. I know it's not funny, but just so funny. We did that for like an hour. He's my people, man. We have such a good time together. If you have someone that you can just laugh with for an hour while you're getting some cool work done, that is the spice of life, I'm telling you. And I have those moments all day, every day with the people that I love. I have relationships that feed me. I can't wait to see my people because it is just endless joy most of the time. It's got its moments here and there, but it is fun. So relationships that feed you. And then lastly, hobbies. So if you're thinking about the hobby that you want to engage in, if you're going to join pickleball this fall, I considered it for a beat, but I don't think it's in the cards with my friends. They want me to do it, but if you're considering pickleball, I actually bought pickleball paddles. Actually, it was fun. I barely played, but my family played and my hubs played and he enjoyed it. So if you want to play pickleball this fall, if you're going to learn to ski this winter, when you start thinking about that, you are filling your cup with healthy thoughts. And all those healthy thoughts help to regulate your mood. And so we've talked about this before. You're going into the screen, you're going to watch porn, you're actually doing it for mood regulation. They feel like sexual thoughts and feelings, but they're actually feelings of, I need to take the edge off my anxiety. So when a porn thought fires up, it's not your brain going, wow, I'm feeling sexual. It's your brain saying, wow, I need something to help me regulate my mood and make me feel better. That something is healthy work, healthy relationships, and healthy hobbies. So I work out every day. That's something that keeps my brain in a great spot. I go for walks, beautiful walks and runs in my neighborhood, which is gorgeous, in nature. Every morning I have a morning routine. This morning, kids are back to school, so it was 5 a.m. It was dark, and there was an owl out there. It was amazing listening to the sounds of the woods behind my house at 5 a.m. in the darkness. Actually, there was a huge moon out the front window. I like all things celestial too. Those are thoughts that now feed my soul, and now you won't have room for porn thoughts. If you don't fire them up, they will die off. So before I wrap up, your brain tip is to remember what Hebbs Law is and to put as many new healthy thoughts in your brain so that there's no room for the porn thoughts. Hebbs Law says neurons that fire together wire together. So if a porn thought enters into your mind, do not grab it. Do not let it take hold. If you let it take hold, you are using the neural pathway that fires it up, and it won't go away. Because even if you fire up that thought, you are having those neurons fire together and they will stay wired together. And what we're talking about is creating new neural pathways. So a porn thought comes into your mind, you immediately push it away and you look for the rules on pickleball, which are vast and varied and many, which is why I will not be playing. But you look at your pickleball rule book and now you are associating dopamine hit that already got flowing because of the porn thought. You're associating that dopamine drip with the new way you're going to regulate your mood, pickleball. And so when you start to do that, you will fire up the neural pathways for mood regulation in a new, healthy way. So go for it. Let those old thoughts dissipate and use the neural pathways for the new thoughts. Okay, if you're looking for help on this journey, reach out to me at drtrishleigh.com. I'm here for you. I'd love to help. I have programs of different shapes and sizes to serve your needs. And as always, control your brain or it'll control you.